other souls can actually feel your energy. So if you're a little bit low, they can feel that and they pick up on that as well. Hello, beautiful soul. I hope that you're having an amazing and abundant morning, afternoon, whatever the time of the day it is. And this week, I wanted to talk to you about your aura. I don't know if you know what that is, or maybe you're interested in just discovering exactly what that is. I am a very spiritual person in many ways. Also believe in how human beings have energy, and because of our life force, and then if you're feeling really happy and you're in a high frequency, they can sense that as well. You know, that friend that you have, or that person in your life, or crossed paths with, and they're in such a good mood and they have this high vibration about them, and there's just something about them that you just want to be around, and contagious too, like in a good way, where you can take it on and you get some of the good vibes, you get some of that high vibration as well, and then you leave their presence feeling so good. Honestly, that is my goal in life, is to be a sunshine soul, to spread God's light, and to be at such a high frequency. Now, I'm a human being, and we are all human beings that go through ups and downs, and I want you to know that is okay. If you're feeling a low frequency right now, if you're going through grieving, or you're going through habits that you're experiencing, or you're just going through something, or you're in a toxic cycle even, I want you to know that it's okay to be feeling sad. It's okay to be feeling your emotions. I think you should honor that. Running away is never the answer to releasing an emotion. I think when you run away, instead of feeling it, you're actually keeping the emotion dormant inside of you. You're just numbing yourself. So, I wanted to talk to you today about how to raise your frequency, and most importantly, how to cleanse your aura. One of the ways that I personally like to just, first of all, cleanse my aura is to take some time by myself. I'm not saying that you should do this too. This is just personally how my brain works, and how I know how connected we all are. So I personally just have to take time away, so that way I'm my best when I'm around people and creating videos for you as well. And I want to be as genuine as possible with you guys. And as you can tell, when you're in a low frequency, you can also sense if somebody's faking being positive or if they're being ingenuine. And honestly, the best thing to do is just take some time alone and to process your feelings, which is journaling for me, anything where you can just where you can think out your emotions and you can process how you're doing. I find it an incredible opportunity whenever you get the chance to ask yourself questions of how am I actually doing, without feeling judged or feeling like you have to put a face on, when you're just being completely real with yourself and you're asking yourself, how am I? Like, genuinely. And this is why I write it out, so I can write out everything. I pour everything out into the paper. You can even go meditate about it and just release your emotions. Be okay with crying. Be okay with feeling angry. Just allow it. Just find a way to release how you're feeling and to be honest with yourself, and to go into the shadows within yourself and to discover what is bringing you down. Like, what is it? And be honest with yourself. Okay, so I'm being a little toxic in this area. Okay, I've been in a little more negative mindset, and mindset is a really powerful thing that we can actually control. So here's some ways that I'm going to change it. But right now I'm honoring, and I see it. I see you. I see myself. I honor myself, and I honor my emotions. And so just releasing it by writing it out. Some people also like to write it on a rock, write their feeling maybe fear, anger, shame, guilt, or just something you want to let go, and they throw it into a pond, or they take a piece of paper and they rip it up and they blow and they let the wind just go. And there's a lot of physical exercises that you can actually use as well to just release anything that you're feeling. Another way to release is to go on a walk. Whenever you walk, you have all this stagnant energy within your body that has been held with emotions that you're holding in, and you're simply releasing it by movement. If you're not somebody who enjoys walking, or it's cold, which I understand because it's been really cold here lately and it's been harder for me to raise my frequency by going outside and just enjoying God's world. There's also dancing. You can put some music on, especially in the morning, and move your body, and just, you can close the windows if you feel a little embarrassed, but just dance. Move your hips, especially because that's where a lot of stuck emotions and even trauma is captured and caught. And so just by moving your hips, rolling your hips a little bit, just dancing and not judging yourself also brings a lot of confidence and release. Other people have different ways, like writing songs or drawing and creating art. Just any kind of creative expression is a really good outlet. All human beings, that we are all very creative in our own individual way, but we are creative beings. I just believe that personally. So if you don't think you're creative, there's something you do that just is magnificent and so creative that only you have the talent of doing, even if that, like, whatever that is, even if it's cooking and you think you need the exact recipes, that's creative to me. I don't know, anything, just name anything, and I believe that you are very creative. There's something unique that you have, your dharma, and so I believe that is a great way of not only doing what you love, but also releasing your emotions and your feelings, allowing that stagnant, low vibrational energy to go, putting your energy towards something productive even. Ways that you can actually raise your frequency. First of all, I like to do morning affirmations because your subconscious is constantly listening. And when you're writing things out, write out your limiting beliefs. Things that you may not completely recognize, but your subconscious is constantly thinking about. A lot of us struggle with, I am not worthy. I'm not worthy of love, or I'm not worthy of a job. Reminder, you are worthy simply because you exist. You are worthy right now to do whatever you're dreaming, or you are loved and you are worthy of love. And if you haven't been reminded of that, this is my reminder right now. Affirmations on a daily consistency, and by meditation as well, you can actually reprogram your subconscious to believe in the things that you're telling you. So you're rewiring your brain, which you can actually do because you are creating neuron pathways by what you're constantly saying, but you can actually reverse those pathways, or just in general, you can create new pathways by replacing it with more positive things than what you're thinking, and actually completely being aware that you are like catching that negative thought and catching that limiting belief about yourself, catching it, and instead being like, wait a minute, no, I am worthy. And I'm so grateful for my ability to dance and my ability to express, my ability to connect with others the way I do, and the way I hold such a deep emotion and may be sensitive to others, and maybe I am sensitive, but that gives me power to feel things at a deeper level and to express that and to love people at a deeper level as well, which is something I'm grateful for. So it's like taking those negative things and turning it around into something positive. And another way of raising your frequency for your aura is what you eat. Genuinely, intuitively eat, you will find yourself that your body is craving more fruits and just healthier foods, because this is where it raises your frequency, because whenever you do eat fruits and vegetables, it is actually producing chemicals in your brain that are helping you think more positively, the more happy chemicals in your brain. Believe it or not, but another way to raise your frequency is simply being around other people that are high frequency as well. When you are surrounded by people that uplift you, believe in you, and that challenge you, but also that speak life into you, and simply that they have a good aura around them as well, that will raise your frequency so much. So I highly suggest surrounding yourself or having one friend that just has that high frequency. It's just an amazing experience to have somebody like that in your life. And if you have it, you are so blessed, beyond blessed. Prayer and reading the scriptures, putting the armor of God on. Anytime I open the scriptures or I listen to a sermon, I feel amazing, and all the anxiety washes away. and the peace that Christ leaves with me just fills my whole essence. I feel personally more at a more higher frequency whenever I read my scriptures or I pray to Heavenly Father, because the light of Christ is within us each, I believe, and it just helps strengthen that light within us. And whenever you feel good or you do anything you love doing, it raises your frequency and it shines in your aura. So, one last way that raises your frequency is simply to just be kind to other human beings, other souls. Because as we're all going about this journey, this struggle, just be nice to other people. It'll actually definitely raise your frequency. It'll change your heart. You understand more that you are connected to everything and everyone with love and divinity, but pour your cup, serve other human beings, smile at strangers when you pass them by and give them direct eye contact. It's just a domino effect whenever you're kind, because then they're kinder to other people, and then other people are feeling this energy that you have, this light about you, and they're being kind to you, and it's just this whole circle. And I would love for the world to just have more of that, just full of light. All of us being light beings and embracing who we are genuinely. We need your light. We need you. And don't raise your frequency for other people, even though we are all energetically connected. Raise your frequency so that way you can really enjoy your life. So that way you're genuinely happy. You embrace everything you are fully and completely, and you do the inner work and you do the inner healing. It's beautiful. It attracts the people who are meant to be in your life. And I only want high vibes for you. Happiness, allowing, manifesting, embracing every good thing in your day, in your moment. And I wish those things for you. I wish you a high vibrational life. I love you guys, and connect with me. You can comment on my videos if you have any questions or you'd like to see something new. You can just follow me on Instagram. I also have a podcast for affirmations and meditations to help your day be at a more high vibe. And I'm sending my love and light your way.